Hey guys, AlexDeathWave here, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see here, I am drinking some tea. I am currently at home on a Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever day it is, because since Corona is still going on and in my I'm allowed to go to school, but if you show any kind of symptom of any kind of sickness, you have to stay at home for at least 48 hours after you're you have to be symptom free for 48 hours before you step a foot into the school again. And my throat is sore and I'm not allowed to go to school, but I have studied and I've done all the stuff that I have to do, so now I'm doing stuff I actually want to do, which is making YouTube videos and drinking some goddamn good tea. Today's video is going to be about how it is to be a metalhead girl, both in the metal community and in society in general. And I'm gonna cover how it is to be a metalhead girl, like I said, in general in society and on social media, and also then maybe in school and my life and what I have experienced. So if you guys want to know how it is to be a metalhead girl, be sure to keep on watching this video, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you're new, because I post pretty often, at least twice a week. And if you follow me on Instagram, then I also go live at least once a week, so I can talk to you guys and you can talk to me. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into this video. I guess I want to say first that there is a big difference between just being a metalhead girl in general in society to everybody outside of the metal community, and how it is to be a metalhead girl within the metal community. In the metalhead community, let's start there. You are, as a woman, female, girl, however you identify yourself as, but if it leans to the more female way or feminine way, I don't know, whatever. You get a lot of respect, and usually you get a lot of attention since you're a girl. And so yeah, my experience of being a metalhead girl in the metal community has just been when it comes to guys, then yeah, a lot of guys flirt with you within the metal community, because there aren't as many really into metalhead girls, because there are obviously girls that maybe listen to just heavy metal or classic old rock like Guns N' Roses, and then you have the grunge girls and whatever. And personally, from my experience and from what I've seen, there aren't really so much girls that are into death metal, black metal, Norwegian black metal, and just when it gets down to the real good stuff, if you may. As I said, there are not that many girls that are really into metal, they're into the basics, if you may. And obviously, as a metalhead for yourself, when you just say that you're a metalhead and you've just put that label on you, obviously metal is a big part of your life, because metalheads are the most loyal music listeners, followers than any other genre. And I've even seen scientifically proven stuff on that stuff. And so obviously, as a metalhead, music is a big part of your life, and to be able to share that with someone, that's just even better, because then you both together can enjoy metal. You can go to shows together, you can talk about it together, you can fight about it together, you can do all of that metal related stuff together, and that's just awesome. And so obviously, as a girl in the metalhead community, guys hit on you a lot, and that's it. It can be good, it can be bad, it depends on how you as a girl feel, how you feel as a girl. If you like the attention, then sure, great, good for you. If you don't like the attention, it sucks for you, I guess. But I've been hit on multiple times, and just even if you say no or whatever, then it's just metalhead guys, they're good friends and they're good company. Most of my friends are guys. I believe I had 2 or 3 girl friends that are into metal or more alternative music, and then just all of my friends are guys. But yeah, so that's one part of being a girl in the metalhead community. And then also, when you're a girl in the metalhead community that plays an instrument, whether it being guitar or you sing or you growl or you play drums or bass or whatever, again, you get a lot of respect. And what can I say? That's all I can say. In the metalhead community, as a girl, as a woman, as a female, or whatever you identify yourself as, you get a lot of respect. So nothing is bad there. That's like the whole pro-con of the pro-con, the whole pro side of being like a girl, female in the metal community, and being a metalhead girl in general. Also, if we talk about being a metal girl, chick, female, whatever, in society, then it's like, obviously, it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or whatever you like identify yourself as. When you're a metalhead and you go like full out metalhead in public, like I've drawn this on me today and this as well, then obviously people will be like, wow, does she believe in Satan? Is she Satan? Is she the devil? Is he the devil? It's like, it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or whatever you want to call yourself, you are still people are still gonna look at you like, or be like, she's scary or he's scary, and whatever. So that in general, people are always gonna look at you. Like if you go out with like cargo pants, Dr. Martens, a Mayhem shirt, a bullet belt, and then you have let's say black and white, black metal, like battle jacket, battle vest or whatever, and then you have corpse paint, obviously people are gonna look at you like, duh. And then also in society, I know for like elderly people, at least like with the people that I have encountered, most of them are also like, why do you listen to that kind of music? It's just noise. And and people were like, they just don't understand. That's what I'm trying to say. And obviously you guys know that, so like whether you're a guy or a girl, people are gonna look at you that way. And for me personally, being a girl, I've just gotten like more like questions on like, you should be more feminine, you should listen to girl music, you shouldn't be that angry, you shouldn't be so depressed. Why are you depressed? You should be happy. Go and like, you can't twerk to this music, you have to be able to dance to this music, you're supposed to dance to attract males. And that's what I've heard. And then also, as you guys may see, obviously I'm not white, but like I'm not gonna start talking about different races, but obviously I'm not white and I'm not like 100% black, and depending on where in the world I am, I might be considered black, I might be considered mixed, I might be considered white, black, whatever. And so obviously if people were to see me without any like makeup or like my metal merch or whatever, people probably wouldn't think that I listened to metal, but I do. And that really surprises them. In general, in society, obviously, like metalheads are the minority, like when you're talking musically. And so just in general, people are gonna look at you, whether you're a guy or a girl, and you can't do shit about that unless you're a metalhead in disguise. Yeah. Also then, I want to talk about how it is to be a metalhead girl on social media. For me, I've been on social media as a metalhead for maybe 3.5 years, because I know if you guys have followed me on Instagram, Superhero Metalhead, but I actually started that account like 2015-14 when I was more like, I was in my emo phase. As I said before, as a female, you get a lot of girls and guys and girls, like mostly guys then, like hitting on you or being like, oh hey, do you need a sugar daddy, because I sure do need a sugar baby, or like they'll be like hi, and you'll be like hi, and they'll be like, do you want to see my dick? And I'm like, no thank you. And like obviously that happens to guys as well. I'm not saying that it only happens to girls, but as being a girl, I don't know what all guys go through, like duh. So yeah, that's all I can say. Like, you get a lot of creeps on the internet, like a lot of people do, not just metalhead girls, other girls too, other guys too, and other whatever you want to call yourselves too. Let's talk about at concerts and festivals, because this is where I believe or feel like where it can get unfair, because believe it or not, I have actually recorded this video before. I've recorded this, but I never posted it, and I just deleted it, because the conclusion that I came to in my previous like girls in the like metal community video, like the conclusions just felt so like sexist in a way against like guys and stuff, because I was like, actually being a metalhead girl, especially like if you're talking inside the metal community, then it's not bad at all. Not at all. Unless you get like offended when guys or girls like hit on you or whatever. But I don't think anybody feels offended by getting hit on by people, because everybody wants that sort of attention. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, at concerts, at festivals, if you're a small girl, like short and tiny, petite, or just short, whatever, or just a girl in general, you most of the time are allowed to go for, like, you get to get closer to the front row if you're kind enough and not like bitchy and just like yeet through everybody. But like, I know for myself, being the short midget that I am, I'm not a midget, I'm 158 centimeters, 5'2", 5'3", something like that. I can usually just like poke someone on the back and be like, hi, you're like 6 feet tall, I'm 5'2", can I just stand in front of you or at least beside you? And they're like, sure, whatever, you can go through. And I don't think, like, I even have my short guy friends that are like as short as me or something. I know that most of them, they probably don't even get to pass because the other guys are like, you're a guy, nah bruh. And so what I'm trying to say is that girls, they can get to the front row more easily. And then I also know when, like, at the end of shows, when they throw out guitar picks and set lists and stuff, and if these objects get fall on the ground in front of the barrier and the guards pick them up, most of the time, in my experience, I have gotten like 5 picks in a row from 5 different male men that have like given me stuff just because, I don't know. I've been to concerts where I haven't really been there just because I like the band. Like, I've been to concerts where I just went to the concert because my friends wanted to go and they wanted to have someone to go with. And so if I was there with like 3 other guy friends and they were like, oh my gosh, I love this band. And I was like, yeah, they're cool, you know. Of course, I'm still enthusiastic and I was like, woo, even though I didn't like know the band that well. But I also know that like I would just stand there at the end, not being like, oh, can I get this pick? Oh, can you throw this to me? But still, people would be like, here you go, take the pick. Here you go, take the set list. And I'll be like, but my guy friends, they deserve it more because they like them more. Obviously, being the awesome, kind person that I am, I gave the picks and stuff to my friends because I felt that they deserved it more than I did, since I didn't like those bands. Obviously, I got them first. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm short. Maybe because I'm a girl. Maybe because they felt bad for me being crushed. Like, when the concert was going, like, in the metal community as a girl, life isn't bad at all. You get more guitar picks. You get more set lists. You get to go to the front row more easily. If you fall in the mosh pit, you're prioritized. But every time you fall in the mosh pit, you're prioritized. But I could personally feel like if I fell and a guy fell at the same time as me, people would probably pick me up before, because maybe, again, I'm short, I'm small, I'm a girl, who knows. And then also at festivals, also at concerts, but this has happened to me more at like festivals, guys, men, people offer me beer a lot, like really often. I'm not the biggest drinker, I barely drink, but yeah, we get offered beer a lot. So I can see, like, in the eyes of a straight man or man, whatever, I don't want to judge or criticize or like offend anybody, then obviously people may think it's unfair if you're like, oh, it's so annoying to be a metalhead girl, because obviously it isn't, because we get offered a lot of beer, like free beer. We get guitar picks, drumsticks, set lists really easy. We get to go to the front row. People hit on us, like, who doesn't like when people hit on you? It's like the biggest ego boost ever. And yeah, so my conclusion is, as long as you don't care about the rest of what society thinks, like the people outside of the metal community, being a metalhead girl is pretty freaking awesome. I have nothing to complain about being a metalhead girl. That's the negative part about being a metalhead overall, finding metalhead friends. At the time when you find metalhead friends, guys, partners, whatever, they live at like either minimum 2 hours away from you in the same country as you, or they live on the other side of the fucking world. So I'm like, that is all. I think I'm just gonna round everything up there because you kind of get my point. There is literally nothing bad with being a metalhead girl unless you don't like creepy dudes sliding into your DMs. In that case, block them. That's why they made the block like button in the first place. And of course, sexual assault is or like assault or harassment is also a thing at concerts, festivals, and everything. Just tell somebody and hopefully it will stop. But anyways, I'm going to close up this video right here. If you like the video, like it. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. And if you want to follow me on a more daily basis, be sure to follow me on Instagram. That I'll put right here. And also, if you have any opinions on what I just said, then comment down below and I'll be sure to reply. And if you have any other topics that you want me to talk about, comment down below what topic.